At 17 years old, Ethan Walker made exactly $0.43 online after working for nearly 3 weeks. 43 cents. That was his entire profit. He stared at the number silently at 1:48 a.m. inside a dark bedroom, illuminated only by his laptop screen. Most people would have laughed. Some people would have quit. But Ethan felt something completely different. Because for the first time in his life, money had appeared from the internet while he sat alone in his bedroom. And once a person realizes that income can be created from nothing but attention, ideas, and a laptop, their brain never works the same way again. 3 years later, Ethan's online side hustle generated over $1 million. And the strangest part? Almost nobody around him understood what he was doing until it was already too late. At 17, Ethan lived in a tiny apartment in Chicago with his exhausted mother and younger brother. Money was always stressful, the type of stress that quietly controls an entire household. Arguments over bills, checking prices before buying groceries, pretending everything is okay while secretly panicking about rent. Ethan watched his mother work double shifts for years. Some nights, she came home so tired, she fell asleep sitting on the couch, still wearing her work uniform. And slowly, Ethan developed a fear that terrified him more than failure itself. The fear of becoming trapped in the exact same life forever. Every adult around him looked exhausted. Teachers constantly repeated, "Is greater than go to college, get a safe job, work hard." But Ethan noticed something strange. The adults giving financial advice often looked financially stressed themselves. That contradiction stayed in his head constantly. Then one night, while scrolling YouTube at 2 a.m., Ethan found a video about a teenager making money online, selling digital products. At first, he thought it was fake, but he couldn't stop watching because the money wasn't the most interesting part. The freedom was. The idea that somebody could make income without a boss, a degree, or permission. That idea completely consumed him. For the next 2 months, Ethan became obsessed. While classmates watched Netflix and played video games, Ethan studied YouTube algorithms, online businesses, digital products, audience psychology, thumbnails, storytelling, attention economics. Most of it confused him initially, but one idea changed everything. The internet rewards attention, and attention can be converted into money. That realization hit Ethan like electricity. So he started experimenting. His first online business failed in 11 days. Profit, -$63. Second attempt, failed. Third attempt, failed worse. At one point, Ethan lost the last $120 in his bank account trying to run online ads. That night, he sat motionless, staring at his laptop in complete darkness. No music, no videos, no distractions, just silence. And honestly, that moment almost destroyed him emotionally. Because failure feels different when you secretly hoped something might save your future. Then his mother walked into the room and quietly asked, "Is greater than? Why are you wasting so much time on that computer every night?" Ethan didn't answer, because deep down, he didn't fully know himself. He just knew he couldn't stop. That's the dangerous thing about obsession. It stops feeling optional. Soon, Ethan developed a brutal routine. School from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Part-time grocery store shift until 8 p.m. Then, online work from 9 p.m. until nearly 3 a.m. every single night. Sometimes, he slept less than 4 hours. His grades dropped. Friends stopped inviting him places. Teachers thought he was distracted. But Ethan slowly realized something most people never understand. The internet is not designed to make creators rich. It's designed to make consumers distracted. And the people who escape that cycle early gain an enormous advantage. That realization changed the way he used the internet forever. Instead of consuming endlessly, he started creating obsessively. Then one night, Ethan noticed something strange. Simple finance storytelling videos were exploding online. millions of views, minimal animation, subtitles, emotional stories, money psychology, but most of them felt boring and robotic. Ethan saw an opportunity immediately. So from his tiny bedroom, he started a faceless YouTube channel. No expensive camera, no fancy setup, just emotional storytelling, subtitles, background music, simple visuals, psychological hooks. At first, the results were painful. First video, 23 views. Second, 41. Third, 12. Ethan refreshed analytics constantly. One night, he checked his dashboard 17 times in less than an hour. Final result after 8 hours, 19 views. One of them was his own account. Most people would quit there, but Ethan became addicted to improvement. Every failed video became data. He studied retention graphs, click-through rates, watch time, thumbnails, audience psychology, and slowly, he discovered something powerful. YouTube wasn't random. It was psychological warfare for human attention. The people winning online weren't necessarily smarter. They simply understood curiosity better. That realization changed everything. One night, Ethan uploaded a video titled, "Is Greater Than the Man Who Lost $3.7 million Chasing One Number." Then he went to sleep, expecting nothing. At 4:17 a.m., his phone started vibrating nonstop. Ethan woke up confused. 73 notifications, then 148, then 392. His video was exploding. 100,000 views in one day. By the end of the week, 2.3 million views. Ethan sat frozen, staring at his analytics dashboard. Subscribers jumped from 412 to over 48,000. Then came the money. First month, $127. Second month, $1,940. Third month, $11,300. Fourth month, over $27,000. Ethan couldn't believe the numbers. Just 6 months earlier, he was terrified about losing $120. Now he was making more money from his bedroom than adults around him working full-time jobs. But psychologically, something strange happened. The money stopped being the most exciting thing. The freedom became addictive. No boss, no schedule, no permission, just ideas turning into income. And once Ethan experienced that feeling, normal life started feeling impossible to return to. So he doubled down harder than ever. While classmates partied on weekends, Ethan studied storytelling psychology for 10 hours straight. He learned, fear keeps people watching. Curiosity increases retention. Emotion creates shares. Stories control attention. Attention controls money. That knowledge multiplied everything. Soon Ethan's videos generated millions of monthly views. Then came sponsorships, digital products, newsletters, monetized communities. Each one became another income stream. And slowly, the teenager working from a tiny bedroom built a real business. By 20 years old, his side hustle crossed $1 million in total revenue. The craziest part? Almost